What do you mean it's over between us? I've chosen Antonio.
Sheridan, last call for me to wash your back. You remember how I used to do it down in the islands?
Antonio, just finish your shower. I just dried off.
Look, I'm just gonna let you get back to your life with Antonio.
Boys, where is this coming from? You saying that I've chosen him.
Because in your heart you have.
Why would you even think such a thing?
Look, Sheridan, when Ethan and Teresa were trapped on top of the elevator, Antonio and I were both ready to go down into the shaft. You didn't want Antonio to go.
Right, because I didn't want him to get hurt.
Yeah. You know, you didn't seem to have a problem with me risking my life.
But that's not true.
Look, Sheridan, all I know is that when Antonio and I were both ready to put our lives on the line, he's the one that you were worried about. He's the one that you didn't want to see die.
Luis, you are...
Look, Sheridan, whether you realize it or not, in your heart you've chosen my brother, okay? So look, I'm just gonna take myself out of the picture here, okay? Just gonna let you live your life with my brother.
Luis, you have it all wrong. Look, I wasn't choosing Antonio earlier. I was worried about him. The man has a serious medical condition. I mean, who knows what would have happened if he had jumped onto that elevator. If he blacked out again, he could have killed himself and everyone else who was trapped. But you're a trained professional. You know, you're used to rescuing people in dangerous situations. Come on. Remember when you swung us out on that cable at the hotel in Paris? Roger and Pierre were after me.
How can I forget that?
I don't have to worry about you. You're strong and healthy. After the crash, Antonio...
Now, I know that you feel responsible for his getting hurt.
Yes. He only entered that race to pay off a debt that I owed when I was Diana.
Sheridan, this isn't about that anymore, okay? You know, Antonio has suffered some setbacks since we found out that he isn't well. But it hasn't killed him.
Yet. If he found out about us, it could.
Sheridan, there's more going on here than you being worried about Antonio. And the fact is that you love him. It's time we face that.
Luis, I love you. I want to be with you, not your brother.
Sheridan, this isn't your fault, okay? This is mine. I'm the one who is continually pushing you to dump Antonio, but the only reason I was doing that is because I thought he loved me. And obviously, I was wrong.
No, you weren't.
No, Sheridan, we have had so many chances to tell Antonio the truth. And now I know why you kept stopping me. It's because you love Antonio.
Would you please stop saying that?
Well, Sheridan, it's true. Look, when you had amnesia, you met Antonio. You fell in love with him. You moved on with your life.
You did the same thing with Beth.
Yeah, I did. But the difference is that when you came back, I went to Beth and I told her. I told her that I loved you and that I needed to be with you.
This is different. Antonio is sick.
Yeah, well, even so. Sheridan, there's something deeper. And I respect it and I accept it. And rather than fight a losing battle, I'm going to give you what you want. Because I love you too much not to see you happy.
Please, what part of I want you, not your brother? Do you not understand?
Hey, I will even go to the wedding. No, I won't even cause a scene, okay? All I ask is that you just save one last dance for me, okay?
Luis, don't talk like that. I'm not going to be with Antonio. I'm going to be with you.
Sheridan, you have had dozens of chances to be with me, okay? But you aren't. But even now, when you talk about Antonio, You aren't saying that you don't love him. Because you do. Sheridan, I see it in your eyes when you look at him. I see it in your concern for him. Sheridan, you're sacrificing our love to make sure that nothing happens to him. You're making him happy instead of making me happy.
But that's not true. Antonio is sick.
Sheridan, please. We have been through this. And we've been through this so many damn times. I can't do it anymore. Okay? You're gonna be with Antonio. That's it. End of story. End of us. Hello?
Luis, hey. I'm so sorry to bother you, but listen, my kitchen sink is leaking again, and I can't really afford a plumber to fix it. So, do you think you could possibly come over tonight before the whole, house floats away?
No, just hang tight, all right, Beth? I'll be right over.
That was Beth?
Yeah, she's having some kind of plumbing problems.
Luis, I'm surprised you're still here.
Yeah. I was just telling Sheridan to save a dance for me at your wedding.
Yeah, our wedding. Just think, soon I'll be married to the woman of my dreams.
Woman of my dreams.
You mean the woman of my dreams, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The woman of your dreams. Well, goodbye.
I say we get in the car and we drive up to the Justice of the Peace. Go ahead and we finish what we started. We go ahead and we get married tonight. We can spend the first night of our honeymoon, the inn right there. And look, I know we didn't talk about it, but I have a special place that I want to take you for our honeymoon. It'll be the perfect place for us to start our life together. Our life. I still can't believe that you were going to be my wife. You could have had any man in the world, and you chose me. You love only me. You have forsaken every other man on the planet to be my wife. And I cannot tell you how happy that makes me.
This is wrong. This is all wrong. This is too much. It's just too much.
Sheridan, what's wrong?
I can't do this anymore. I can't. This has gone on too long.
You can't do what?
I'm gonna lose the love of my life. I'm gonna lose the man that I love.
Sheridan, tell me what's wrong.
Antonio.
Why are you so hysterical all of a sudden?
God, I can't do this anymore. This is tearing me apart.
What is?
I can't lie to you anymore, Antonio. I have to tell you the truth.